It's the holidays,
Yeah,
and
I heard
shopping
ya.
season is now officially in full swing. We all know retailers have plenty of tricks up their sleeves when it comes to encouraging us to shop and spend around the holidays.
Especially that. But there are a few important things that you can keep an eye out for to protect your wallets and save some money. We've got you covered. Here with everything you need to know is Fox 29 lifestyle expert Shari. Always good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Especially when we're talking saving money.
And shopping, which is a favorite topic.
Holidays, yeah.
Well, and you put that with the holidays, and you know, it's fun to be holiday shopping. It's festive,
Yeah,
the trees, there's carolers, there's all kinds of enticements at malls and strip centers. It's just a lot of fun.
Right.
But are the retailers in on that and strategizing to get us to spend more?
Well, so obviously we know that the beautiful displays and the music and the smells are all designed to help us linger more in the sales and everything. But what we don't realize is that they're also designed to do what the retailers call disrupt and reframe, because they know we're showing up in the stores generally with some kind of a list. We know what we want to buy, we know what we want to spend, and this is well known in the retail industry that their goal is to shake that up so that we don't leave the store empty-handed, and so we end up spending more than what they want. Than what we want. And they do that, if you really pay attention, you'll notice that music is playing just a little too loud, it's repeating itself. The sales oftentimes are a little confusing. They do that on purpose, because if they can confuse us and disrupt us, they're going to change our psychology, basically. And one of the things we all seek is what's called cognitive closure. And so if we can resolve that sort of conflict and that outside our comfort zone feeling by making the purchase, we're going to do that.
You know, you just got, how many times do you just say, all right, I'll get that too?
Yeah.
You just say, oh, okay, because they say,
It's easy.
It's not by accident.
But the trick is to stay laser focused on what you came to get, right? So that you don't overspend.
Well, there are several tricks. So the good news is if you can focus on, for example, entering through a side entrance where the displays aren't as flamboyant and distracting. You can even wear your own earbuds with your own music that's a little more relaxing, so you don't get sort of subject to that psychological ploy. Find the checkout line that's maybe in the men's department that doesn't have all those last minute, you know, they get you to spend your money and then they get one more bite out of the apple when you're in the checkout with all those impulse buys. But there's been so many studies on this that we can take an advantage of those. For example, we know that people spend more money when you shop with a friend because you mimic your friend, so shop alone. We know that people spend as much as 25% less when you're using cash, not a credit card, and especially big bills. You'll spend less money if you actually work with less attractive salespeople. So there are a lot of different things.
Oh my goodness.
If you're feeling confident and comfortable, so in other words, dress well. A lot of us go to the mall in our sweats and makeup. Bad idea, because you're going to spend more money. So there are a lot of techniques that you can use to overcome those psychological.
There's a lot of psychology involved.
And I think all those sales associates look great because they're all working so hard. But all right, so maybe shop online?
Well, you know, that's an interesting thing, because there are a couple techniques that only work online. So one of the things around the holiday is if you check out, get ready to check out, and then cancel, just drop off and don't finish your order, oftentimes you're going to see that on your social media or nowadays an email may pop up with some kind of discount because they're going to entice you to come back. The online assistance, especially for a big ticket item, people save as much as 15% by using that live chat feature and asking if there are any discounts and so forth. So there are some advantages to shopping online that you just can't get in the store.
Right. Well, they get you coming and going either way, but
They
you can save a few
do.
bucks if
And
you do it online.
You can definitely save money. And one other suggestion is that if you're going to buy big ticket items, buy them last, because one of the things studies have shown is that buying a big ticket item sort of throws off your perspective, and after that everything else seems cheap. So start with the less expensive items and save the big ticket ones.
Who knew? Good advice.
Shari, thank you so much. Great advice. All right.
Thanks,
Here's Felicia.